Carroll boys had their three-game winning streak snapped last night as they fall at ADM 76-65. Tigers played really well in the second half, but give up 48 points in the second half, outscored 48-33 in that second half. For the Tigers last night, Carter Essig did have 8 rebounds to go with 3 assists, and Miles Nuzbeck finished up with 9 points. Elsewhere in boys basketball, Audubon takes control of the game in the third quarter, pull away in the fourth, but Esac rallies back. But the Wheelers hold on to win at Esac County last night, 57-51 in a good basketball game. For the Audubon Wheelers last night, Brody Schultes had 8 points to go with 3 rebounds. Oliver Deist also finished up with 7 points to go with a couple of assists. For Esac County, Jack Gullett had 6 points last night. It was also Landon Spohr with 5 points to go with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Coon Rapids Bayard rolls in the second half to win at Ogden 74-50. For the Crusaders, Bryce Lewis had 8 points to go with 6 assists. It was also Caden Oswald with 19 points to go with 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a couple of steals. On the girls' side of things, Carroll gets 2 late free throws from Caitlin Aiden. They then make a defensive stop, and they knock off 12th-ranked ADM on the road 55-54. Sophia Tidgren with 8 points, 8 rebounds, and a couple of steals. Allie Cook last night added 11 points and 2 rebounds. It was IK Manning knocking off Arweva 73-19. For the Wolves last night, Keegan Asia had 16 points to go with 8 rebounds and 3 steals. Oriah Miners had 11 points to go with 3 steals. For Arweva, it was Isaiah Martinez with 2 points. Gabby Hundling finished up with 10. Coon Rapids Bayard knocks off Ogden 44-13. Dominant defensive performance for them last night. Offensively, Ashton Clucky finished up with 4 points with 5 rebounds and added 4 steals on the night. It was also Lauren Cook with 4 points to go with 3 rebounds and a couple of assists. Caleb Love hit a tying heave from beyond half court at the end of regulation, made a couple of more threes in overtime, finishing with 22 points. That lifted Arizona to a 86-75 upset at number 3 Iowa State. The Cyclones did appear to be in control. Joshua Jefferson hit 1 of 2 free throws with 2.2 seconds remaining, but they left too much time on the clock. Love, who was 1 of 10 from 3 at that point, took a couple of dribbles and banked in a shot from beyond the midcourt logo, sending the roar really through the crowd at the McHale Center. Ohio State outscored Iowa 52-39 in the second half last night as they knock off the Hawkeyes 82-65. Drew Thelwell led the Hawks with 20 points. Owen Freeman had 14 points, 8 rebounds, and Peyton Sanford had 13 points. Hawks fall to 13-8 overall. They're now 4-6 in the Big Ten. One game in top 25 college men's basketball besides that Iowa State game. Number 2 Duke over North Carolina State 74-64. In Big Ten men, it was Michigan over Penn State 76-72, and UCLA down to USC 82-76. Brian Schottenheimer says he's ready to be a coach of the Dallas Cowboys after a long career as an NFL assistant. The son of the late NFL legend Marty Schottenheimer says he has had previous opportunities to pursue head coaching jobs but didn't think he was ready. The younger Schottenheimer's chance with the Cowboys comes after 25 years in the league and a handful of college seasons as well. The 51-year-old is the 10th coach in the history of the storied franchise. One game in top 25 college women's basketball last night. Number 2 South Carolina knocks off number 18 Tennessee 70-63. In Big Ten women, it was Illinois rolling by Purdue 74-38 and Indiana edging Washington 73-70. Local sports for you on this Tuesday night in wrestling. Audubon boys, Underwood and Southwest Iowa at Loma. Coon Rapids Bayard boys and AHST of Oklahoma at Riverside. Esac and South Central Calhoun boys, along with Sioux Central at West Bend Mallard, and the Kemper boys hosting Denison Schleswig at Glenwood. In basketball, Peyton Sheridan boys home to West Harrison. IK Manning going to Underwood. Glen Ralston entertaining Woodbine. Esac at Manson Northwest Webster. And the Arweva boys at West Monona. Now our broadcast games tonight. South Central Calhoun hosting West Bend Mallard on Kick 106.7 with Mason Nealon on the broadcast. Dave Burks might be helping him out there. Coverage getting underway at about 5:45 with tip-off of the girls' game scheduled at 6 o'clock. Coon Rapids Bayard goes to Exira and Kimball. That girls' game's a huge one in the conference race. Nick Brinks will have that doubleheader for you on 93.7 KKRL. Girls' game scheduled at 6 o'clock. Pre-game coverage will be at around 5:45. And the Carroll Tigers entertaining Boone tonight. I'll have the broadcast along with Todd Danner on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM, and on the CB Sports Network YouTube channel. And again, coverage at about 5:45 with the girls' game scheduled to tip off at 6 o'clock. And that's sports here on the CB Sports Network. I'm Jeff Blankman reporting.